Hi all and welcome back to HyperShadeTutorials. First off, Happy New Year to all of you guys, and I hope you're enjoying 2015. And today we're going to be continuing where we left off. Before we do start guys, I just want to point out that if you're struggling with anything related to tutorials and you want to ask for my help, please feel free to. You can either leave your comments in the comment section below. If I don't reply there, that's because I hardly check them. The best way you can get my attention is through my actual email, my Twitter account, and my Skype. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link them for you on the screen right now. So if you have a question, you can email me at HyperShadeTutorials.com or my actual email at Hummad.Nazir @gmail.com, or leave me a question on Twitter at Hummad.Nazir. And if you have any further questions, feel free to add me on Skype. Also, you can leave a question on my actual Facebook page, which I'll leave a link for you in the screen and in the description. And guys, enjoy the tutorial. Now let's recap. If the project decides to load. Alright, brilliant, there we go. So what we had was, when we click on barrel attachment, our gun would go into our animation state. And then we have these three top buttons here. When we click on any one of these, the camera position will change. So if I click on the first one, it should go in front of the barrel, like so. And the next one is the torch, I think. Yeah. And then the laser sight. And then while we're in this mode, and we press back, the camera zooms out and goes into its original position, and the animation goes back into its normal state. So today, we're going to be adding the cyber points. And then I'm going to start actually working with the GUI skin stuff, because it's been too long now. So let's get started. So first off, let's open up our script, upgrade system advanced, and let's go to the very top. I want to make one variable. I'm going to, I don't need him. Line, I'm just going to add it inside my strings, if I have the strings. Nope, I don't, so I'll make one here. Alright, inside here I'm going to make a variable called var button change. I'm going to start with a lowercase b, and it's going to be a type string, capital S, sorry, and by default I'm going to leave it to nothing. Okay. Underneath here, I'm going to add two new comment lines, and I'm going to call this scripts. I haven't covered this with you guys yet, so I'm going to quickly do this before I do continue with the tutorial. Alright, so in here I'm going to put var weapon skins, and it's going to be a type weapon skins system. You're probably confused, but I'll explain. Not right now, but afterwards. So let's go into Unity. Let's click on our main camera. If I can find it. Okay, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new script. So I want to click Add Component. Then I'm going to go to the bottom, New Script. It's going to be a type JavaScript. And I'm going to call this Weapon Skin System. Alright, like so. And I'm going to click Create and Add. Once we've done that, the arrow at the bottom should go. Okay, brilliant. Wrong thing. I'm going to go back inside here. What I've done here is basically I've made a variable that's going to hold our script, which is called Weapon Skin System. Now the reason I've done that is because in the old build I had all the skins in the same script, and there's about 80 or 90 odd of them. and the script just went too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split them. So I'm going to call things from other scripts rather than using static stuff. So we can just put the script name followed by a dot and then get the command we want to use. So in order to assign this script, we have to, what I mean by that, if you look over here, you see it's empty. When we run the game, I want this script to automatically attach to this variable. To do that, we're going to go back into our script, and in the start function, I'm going to type weapon skin equals get component, open bracket, closing semicolon, and inside here I'm just going to put the weapon script name. If it shows. Okay. That should be okay. Let me just double check if I named that exactly how I spelled it. Yeah, it should be fine. So when it starts the game, it should automatically get this script and assign it to this. There we go. As you can see, it's done it down there. Now that's there, we can now call things from this script into this script. Okay, but for now we're not going to work with that script. First of all, we're going to start in the CP, the cyber points, because we haven't done that yet. Okay. Cyber points. I'm just trying to think where I should add these. Do I have a cyber point group? I do. Okay, so let's go down underneath our boxes, which is just underneath this. This closes our entire GUI. Yep. So underneath this if statement, let me zoom into the code for you guys. Right. Underneath this line, this closing bracket, which is at line 399, we're going to make a new group. So I'm going to say GUI dot matrix equals matrix dot matrix 4x4 dot trs open bracket new vector 3 open bracket screen dot width minus, I don't remember what I called it. Let me just double check. Cyber group position. Okay. Open square bracket 0, closing square bracket times GUI SF dot x, comma screen dot height minus cyber group pos open square bracket 1 closing square bracket times GUI SF dot y, comma nothing for the z-axis, so we're going to leave that 0, and then comma quaternion dot identity, comma GUI SF closing bracket and closing semicolon. Underneath here I'm going to put GUI dot begin group open bracket new rect open bracket. We're going to have nothing for its first value, nothing for its second, because the top matrix is holding that. All we need is its scale and width. So the width is going to be cyber group pos open square bracket 2 closing square bracket, comma, cyber group pos open square bracket 3 and closing square bracket, and then closing bracket. Do we need a skin for this one? No. Comma, 2 speech marks and closing semicolon. That should make the group, and I'm gonna end the group down here. Dot end group open square bracket closing square bracket and closing semicolon. Now inside here we're gonna make the actual cyber points. So sorry for the background noise, someone's working outside. Inside here I'm gonna put GUI dot label. It's gonna be a new rect, and I'm gonna position it. So I'm gonna say, I don't remember what I call this one as well. I think it's cyber points. Let's see. So we have cyber points position. That's the one we're looking for. Is it points or point? Point. Okay, in here I'm going to put cyber. As you can see now it shows open square bracket 0 closing square bracket, comma, cyber points position open square bracket 1 closing square bracket, comma, cyber point position open square bracket 2 closing square bracket, cyber point position open square bracket 3 and closing bracket, and then closing square bracket and closing bracket, comma, speech marks. I'm sure I had a GUI skin for this one, so I'm going to quickly double check that as well. Yeah, as you can see, cyber point skin and cyber text skin. So for the first one we're going to use cyber text skin. So CP text skin, CP text skin dot custom styles open square bracket 0 and closing square bracket and closing bracket and semicolon. Save. So let's go into Unity first. Just make sure we get no errors. Okay, as you can see there's no errors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the GUI skin for this. Okay, I'm going to create, don't want a new folder. I'm going to create a new GUI skin. Sorry for that sound, it's just my hard drive started to load up. Okay, inside here we're just going to set the font stuff. So I'm going to call this cyber text. Okay, like so. Then I'm going to go to the main camera and assign the cyber text to cyber text skin. Let's run the game and do this at runtime. We don't need to click on this, you can see it without that. So first of all we need to set the cyber group position. It's going to have 4 elements. It's going to set them as 100, 100, 500, 500, and then cyber point position 4, and I'm going to put this as 100, 100, 500 and 500. So let's click on the GUI skin we just made and let's set the font. So I'm just going to choose maybe this one. And the font size I'm going to increase. I'm going to change the text color obviously, so I can see it somewhere. Oh, there's an error. Zero, 1, 2, 3. According to me, there is no error. Cyber points 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. That's correct. That's 4. Okay, that was probably a little bug. So let's go back onto our main cam, and let's position this as 0. So what is this? I still can't see it. That's because I'm in the wrong one. I am a complete nutcase. I'm supposed to be doing cyber text position, so I'm going to 0 these out. Alright, I'm going to put this as 4. That's the one we're supposed to work with. Okay, I'm going to quickly put these back to 100. Now we just got to work with these ones. Okay. Alright, let's just do something, because I actually can't see the group. It's going to be hard for me to work with this, so let's go to one of the GUI skins. I'm just going to use this for now. No, where is it? Customize menu, this one. Okay, I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to put this in the actual group for now. So I can put in the actual group so I can see what I'm working with, because at the moment I actually can't see nothing. So when we start, I'm going to set these things. So I'm going to put the group as 4. I'm going to put cyber points 4 as well, might as well, and cyber text 4. Okay, let's run this. Let's set the group first. There it is, all the way at the bottom. That's why I couldn't see nothing. So I'm going to position this bear with me, let me just unplug this hard drive. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, is it recording? Yeah, that hard drive was going to be really annoying. Where was I? Yes, we're repositioning this. I want it to be around here, so I'm going to leave that there. Where is it? Okay, that's set, that's fine. Whoa, 104, it's too big. 14 to start with. Then go to our main cam. Interesting. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly expand all of this so I can see everything. I don't see the text anywhere. Of course I'm not going to see the text, because like an idiot I didn't put no value in here. Wow, real smart. CP, that's why we're not seeing anything. So safe. I feel kind of silly right now. Okay, good. So let's just put this back to what it was. There it is. I can see CP right now. There it is, right there. So let's drag CP down. Oh yeah, it's a cyber point position, sorry. So let's zero this one out, we don't need it right now. Oh no, I made a mistake. Stop the game. This is not supposed to be cyber points, it's supposed to be text position. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cheat, I'm going to go all the way to the top. See, this is the one I'm supposed to use, that's my mistake. I am sorry for this awful start so far. Alright, there we go. So we're going to put that there, I'm going to put this there. Just be really careful with your robot names. You don't want to confuse yourself, otherwise you're going to be having problems later on. Perfect. Now we should have no issues. Okay, gonna run the game again, and we're gonna set this up again. So 2560.180. Whoa, 500 by 500, which leads me exactly where I was. I can minimize cyber text because we no longer need that right now. This is the one I need. Nope, cyber text is the one I need. There we go. Perfect, there we go. I'm going to bring this down here. And I'm going to increase, not the length, sorry, not the height, the width of this. I'm going to leave it somewhere down here. I'm going to push it out just a bit, like so. Then I'm going to click on the GUI skin, and I'm going to change the font size to 50. I'll go 65. Brilliant. I want to position this middle center, or middle left, sorry. There you go. That was the wrong one. Okay. I'm going to change the font color to something like that. That's fine for me. Okay. I'm going to go back to our main camera. And I'm going to copy these values. Copy component. Stop the game. Paste the values. And perfect.